All right, welcome to the Robert Show. We are here at AWS Re and I have the CEO of K2View with me, Ronen. Welcome to the Robert Show. Such a pleasure to meet you in person, and I know you came in on Monday and you've been here and you just attended the keynote. So I'm kind of excited to learn a little about, first of all, what's happening at K2View. Then we'll talk about the keynote as well.
Yes, so this is a very exciting week for us. We have multiple things happening, including
Yep.
product announcements and also some customer announcements. And what place is better than Vegas? 60-something thousand
1,000
people here,
people,
right?
great.
Crazy, crazy Las Vegas. So where should I start?
You can tell me a little about the announcements about K2View. What have you been doing for the larger community, for customers out there, and then we can get into the keynote as well.
So just before going to Vegas, I had one of our customers really recording for their internal enablement, their Gen AI powered agent capabilities.
Nice.
So their goal is actually to go into the call center and really empower thousands of people in the call center with giving customers better service. And it starts with an immediate view of the customer, a real full view of all the critical information, the 5 top facts that you want to know about the customers, and then it continues with a very fast questions and answer powered by K2View data, all the data from all of the back-end systems, empowering the AI to help the customer.
That's
so
nice.
coming from there into the keynote that actually had a lot about innovation in compute, innovation in storage, but then really from Andy Jassy on, it was all about AI and how Amazon is using it, how Amazon is using AI and Gen AI to give better customer support. And when I saw that chatbot that he put, and I said to myself, Amazon can do a chatbot that is AI powered, really helping customers with an amazing service, and now everybody can. And K2View have a really critical role, really bringing all the information from all the system into the Gen AI. Andy Jassy had a little bit of an easier job. All of the systems are already, I think, well architected,
Right.
not a lot of legacy, but the average customer do have a lot of legacy, do have a lot of systems from different vendors and so on, and really empowering a good customer interaction with all of that is hard, but K2View can help.
Okay, that's awesome. That's good news for the customers out there. I'm kind of also wanting to learn a little about the keynote now. What have you been seeing in terms of how it stands out? Not only just from a perspective where AI is, obviously there are so many use cases that are kind of coming out, but also how from a enterprise leader point of view, you look at the keynote and how is it going to benefit the larger enterprises out there?
So the larger enterprises are going to be able to leverage Amazon for almost every part of the stack. I think it was
Yep.
amazing to see the amount of compute announcement, anywhere from NVIDIA instances all to AWS new instances. So I think customers are going to have a lot of opportunities or a lot of options in order to deliver great innovation. And then it continues into storage and how you can have data more available through storage and continues into RAG and other things.
Right.
I think it's an amazing time for customers to innovate.
Yeah, that's awesome, and those are fantastic announcements in terms of how it can help the customers to innovate, but also get to the next level in terms of the journey of AI. 2025 is also around the corner, so I'm kind of wanting to learn a little about how is K2View looking at 2025 in terms of AI capabilities? What are the customers talking about? I'm pretty sure you have these large enterprise customers that you all are catering to. What are they talking about, and how does it excite you, Ronen?
Yeah, definitely. I think Andy Jassy said it very well in his portion of the keynote, and it's showing up in the keynote. He said that there are going to be a lot of choices when it comes to models. Customers are not going to use one model, they're going to actually use a combination of models.
Right.
I think it's very, very true. Fortunately or unfortunately for customers, they only have their data.
Right.
They can't use any other data, or they can use other data, but they cannot use somebody else's data the way they can use their own data.
Right.
So I'm really excited about the combination of the latest AI innovation, the latest models, the ability to work with small models, large models, the agentic world, and also how does the enterprise data going to power that,
Very
and
important.
what innovation can come from that. I think we're going to see a wealth of innovation powered by Gen AI and by the customer-specific data.
Okay, that's awesome. And I know for a fact where, obviously K2V has been working very closely to make that happen for a lot of customers. Any use case that you have in mind that you would like to also share? Anything that, our audience can also learn from?
When I look into how customers are implementing Gen AI, I actually look at it in like 3 buckets. I think there are customers that what they do implement is like the use case I used in the beginning, they're really empowering their own employees to support customers, to support innovation better. I think the second part is, let's support directly the customers. Let's actually have AI work directly with our partners, with our customers, and so on. And the third level, which I'm even more excited about, is about letting the agents work on their own. And I think AWS showed a lot of innovation today, kind of how to manage agents together, how to basically empower many, many agents across the world to work together. And I think doing that with a lot of power of data is going to be amazing.
It looks very bright in terms of the future that we're looking at for data and AI space. One more quick question about the future. How do you see it moving? What's next at K2View that we can expect, but in general as well? Maybe the Q1 you can talk about. How are you looking at it then?
So K2View is specializing in really bringing the enterprise data in the most optimized way to support multiple use cases. I talked a lot about Gen AI and how enterprise data can help Gen AI, but even in the keynote here and in general, we're seeing also huge demand for data to support the shift left and developers empowerment. We're seeing data needed in order to support systems, data needed or just to do cloud migration, things like that. K2View is laser focused on how to create the best data product platform to empower a variety of use cases. I'm excited, I think, mostly about the Gen AI and the innovation coming there, but I'm almost as excited about the empowering developers, these developers that are going to leverage the Gen AI with testing data and testing automation. I think this is also going to speed the clock on how fast people are automating. And for me in Q1, I'm looking to work a lot, personally, I look to work a lot with customers, a lot with NVIDIA and the clouds, and really bringing the technology to the customers.
There are some exciting, I know for a fact where I've obviously seen K2View working a lot with the larger enterprises, and you all have catered them in the most easiest way possible to make some great use cases. So I'm excited about Q1 for sure and about K2View. These are some amazing insights that you've shared, Ronen. One last question for our audience is, if they want to reach out, learn more about yourself, about K2View, where can they do that?
Excellent. So always the best place is go to k2view.com. The letter K, the number 2, view.com, or you can email me directly, ronen.schwartz@k2view.com. Looking forward to speaking with you. Exciting times.
Yes, exciting times for sure. Ronen is one of the best leaders that I know in data and AI space. So it is always such a pleasure hosting you on the Ravit Show, and thanks for doing this, Ronen.
Ravit, it's amazing to see you, and I think the biggest technology party in the world. You're definitely highlighting the party.
Thank you very much. Such a pleasure, Ronen.
Great to see you.
Appreciate it.
Hey,
thank you. Thank you, everyone.